Hey folks, time for the 30 and 5. I am Mike North here on 560WIND.com. You give 30 minutes worth of news in 5 minutes. Hey, and check us also out on north2north.com, NORTHTO, NORTH.com, all the wonderful videos we have, and check out all our wonderful sponsors. Well, we're pulling out of Iraq. We win, and then we leave so they can come back in and take over again. This is what everybody's saying, and you know what? I got to agree. There's a lot of people on both sides of the aisle a little suspicious of this. Of course, the GOP is more suspicious than most, but why would you let Iran, and Iran's going to help them institute the Sharia law from what we're understanding. Why would you let Iran come into Iraq if you just won and now you're going to leave? Now, what I would do if I was President Obama is, you know what? Keep 10,000 troops there. 15,000. Keep a base there. You have to. You just can't give it up because now they're going to institute Sharia law. The Shiites want us there, though. The Kurds want us there. I mean, there are people in Iraq that want us to stay there, and President Obama is saying, hey, I made a promise to my people. We're leaving. Half the country now is upset, or maybe more, as we're hearing now, that it isn't as popular a decision it was originally supposed to be. So, you know what? We'll keep track of what's going on with that. Steve Jobs has his biography coming out, and according to people and to the biographer, he did not want an operation for his condition. He tried to do it with roots and vegetables and berries and through diet, and then months later he regretted not doing that. Now, this was one of the smartest men on the planet in certain things. He thought by this way, and I had heard stories maybe through diet you can beat it, but he expressed, according to the biography, reservations 9 months later, and we all know how that ended up. I understand that he already planned 2 years ahead at Apple. There's going to be new products coming out. I mean, the guy was a bona fide genius in some areas, and in other areas, he was just like everybody else. He tried, he tested, he experimented, and quite frankly, it didn't work out for him. But Steve Jobs, I mean, on the cover of Time, I mean, this guy's presence still being talked about at this late stage. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it. Went to Los Angeles over the weekend, hung out with the folks at Fox. I want to thank every single one of them. I want to thank Don Martin. I want to thank Jeff Schwartz. I want to thank Annie. I want to thank Mike Coover. I want to thank Raj Grobes. All the people. I want to thank the Loose Cannons. I want to thank Pat O'Brien. I want to thank Steve Hartman. I want to thank Victor Brick. I want to thank Petros and Money. I met everybody. Met everybody over there. We went out to lunch. A couple days, they treated me like a king. I mean, it's a little bit different in L.A. You know what? It just is more laid back. Where it's cutthroat here for broadcasting, TV, radio, web, newspapers, it's like cutthroat. Out there, hey, good luck. Hey, whatever ratings we get is going to be good, man. Whatever ratings we get, we just got to stay positive. You know what? Let's bring some money in. Hey, you know what? Don Martin's one of the few corporate guys that ever explained to me how things are, but then gave me a reason. So once again, had a great time there. Then, after 2 days in Los Angeles, and boy, by the way, I was at the W, and I was standing in the bar at the W, and I stayed a half a block from UCLA, and I had two hot-looking women come up to me and ask me where the washroom was. They thought I was a security guard there. The crowd was 25 and under. I spent about 10 minutes there, waited for my Diet Coke, drank it, and got the heck out of it. But then I went to Vegas to the M Resort, saw my buddy Pat Traficant, Espo, Frank, all the guys there, went to the sports book, had a hot weekend of college and pro football. I had one of my last few winning weeks that I've had in the past 4 or 5, and I got the job done. So it was great to be out there with everybody, Pat, the whole ball of wax, and the M Resort. And I want to say hi to Sergio Santoro, the head chef at Marinelli's. What a great Italian restaurant. Also, Occupy Wall Street. My God, I cannot believe this. Do you know that Wall Street last year gave, or in 2008, gave President Obama $43 million? Well, anyway, I'm trying to get to the studio in Los Angeles, and the Occupy Wall Street people are in L.A. Well, there was like 200 kids in white outfits with signs walking across the street. I had my driver honk his horn, and I pulled out a wad out of my pocket. I said, "You ain't getting it sitting in the park. Unfortunately, I had 38 singles. I didn't want to tell them that, but you know what? I tried to send a message to some of them that you're not going to get it sitting in the park. Now, I'll be at the Glenview Paisanos tonight. Rudy Malnati's joined for the Jack Brickhouse Foundation. A lot of Jack's old friends. Pat Brickhouse, want to thank her. Want to thank, of course, all the people out there. Elliot Harris is going to be there tonight. A lot of Fred Mitchell, also Bobby Avellini, all sorts of people. Some people I haven't seen for a long time. If you want to come out, I'll get there about 6 o'clock. The Chicago Bears went to London. Nobody cared. They win the game. Outstanding. Tim Tebow, I'll have more on him on the I'm Just Saying. I might have 4 on him today. The weather, it's about 50 degrees here in Chicago. Around the country, check your listings. And I just want to give a shout out once again to the folks at Fox and at the M Resort in Las Vegas. You've been listening and been watching 560WIND.com. Have a great day. I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.